Hi, Jimmy Wales. You are the founder of Wikipedia. Wikipedia is now 10 years old. Can you tell us why you are here at the EG8 summit, where the establishment is there, the government and the big companies? Why?
Well, I think it's a place that I can come, and what I hope to do here is to give a voice for all of the people on the internet who are creative and talented and making amazing things, and doing so without strong copyright protections and things like that. I think that's a voice that too often gets lost in the debate about intellectual property protection and piracy and all that kind of thing, is the fact that there are millions and millions of creative people who just want to share their work.
Precisely on copyright, what is your position? Is it against the mainstream? What is your position on copyright?
My position on copyright is not radical, but it is reformist. We've gone way too far in terms of the length of copyright. Copyright should be much shorter than it is. We also see that the public domain is under assault. We see that fair use is under assault. The ability for ordinary people to create things and to comment on things is at risk if we don't allow a reasonable degree of fair copying for non-commercial purposes. And so that's the kind of thing that often gets lost in the shuffle if you're not careful.
Very, very common question you should have millions of times. Why should we trust Wikipedia?
Well, you shouldn't completely trust Wikipedia. You shouldn't trust any source, really. But it's the reason why Wikipedia is as good as it is that we have a very passionate community of people who are constantly monitoring, updating, checking the facts, with very strict rules about what belongs in Wikipedia and what doesn't. One of the most important principles is reliable sources. We always want to have a reliable source, particularly for any claim that might be considered controversial.
And why did you ask this week to be on the heritage chapter of the UNESCO?
So this is a really interesting thing that's come from the community,
yeah.
Interestingly enough. Groups of Wikipedians have been getting together to talk about this idea to have Wikipedia recognized by UNESCO as a World Cultural Heritage Site. It's quite interesting because I think it invites us to think in a new way about Wikipedia, to think in a new way about culture. Too often when we see press coverage of Wikipedia, it's in the technology press or the business press, but the Wikipedia community views what they're doing as education, reference, culture. And so it's in part it's an attempt to put that idea on the map, that we should think about what we're doing on the internet these days isn't all about technology, it's about living our lives. We're sort of past that point.
And what is the answer of the UNESCO?
Oh, I don't know. We've just started, so.
Thanks a lot, Jimmy. Thank you.
Great.